Welcome to the world of Teleria, an ancient land with its own peoples and races, and millennia of history. In this series, we're going to dive into the unique world and lore that exists within the Raid universe. This episode follows the Demonspawn Alure, who clashes with Kale, Elhain, and Newt as they battle over the Arbiter's sword. Alure is a Demonspawn orphan who enters into the service of the dark necromancer Bad-el-Khazar after her home is assaulted by the Sacred Order and the Bannerlords. We encountered the Demonspawn briefly in episode 4, but are they all in service of evil? How did these infernal beings come to be? Listen as we shine a light on these demonic inhabitants of Teleria. Originally, the Demonspawn were demons, Siroth's immortal firstborn who rampaged across Teleria alongside him during the Great Divorce. As both Siroth and Lumaya were banished from Teleria following the conclusion of this cataclysmic conflict, Siroth's demons could also no longer enter the mortal plane. Eventually, Siroth discovered how to implant the demons' souls into mortal bodies, allowing them to pass into Teleria. These twisted marriages of living flesh and demon soul became known as the Demonspawn. Demonspawn armies marched on the mortal world, dragging more prisoners for use as hosts with each incursion. Siroth eventually conquered this need for mortal vessels to house demon souls, enabling Demonspawn who died in Teleria to reform an Anathrad in their Demonspawn body. Despite this, the Demonspawn could never win a decisive victory. They were beaten back by the Arbiter and her forces at every turn. With every defeat over the ages, some of the Demonspawn abandoned Siroth and his eternal war. Some of those who stayed in Teleria as Siroth's spies began to enjoy their life outside of the God of Shadow's control and never returned to him. While still shunned by the majority of Teleria's people, those Demonspawn built settlements in ruined holdfasts, abandoned dwarven tunnels, or within the hostile Stormwind wastes of Peltas. While these Demonspawn no longer serve Siroth, this means little to the Sacred Order and the Bannerlords, a lesson that Alure will never forget. As Elhain, Kale, and Newt search high and low for the Arbiter's sword in this episode, you must as well to find this week's code. The answer may loom right overhead. Will Alure get the revenge she so desperately seeks, or is her quest doomed to end in yet more misery? To learn more about the history of the Demonspawn, hunt down the bios of Alure, Duchess Lilitu, Prince Kaimar, and Hefrak within Raid's in-game champion index, or follow the links in the description for more resources. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Raid Call of the Arbiter content.